Seahawks, Dolphins, coming up here on EA Sports. Miami, Florida will be the site for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz alongside Phil Simms. And I guess the big question, Phil, before a kickoff is what do you expect here today?
Well, I think we got two really good football teams playing here. And I'll say this. I don't like to say this very much, Jim, but it's true in this game here today. It's about the quarterbacks. Which one is going to have the hot hand?
All right, so let's head down to the field now, as it looks like kickoff is moments away.
Runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
Ryan Tannehill comes in at quarterback.
I think when you talk about Ryan Tannehill, there's not one thing that jumps out at you that is great, but he does a lot of things really good. Throws the football with accuracy, has decent arm strength, and also can move around pretty well.
First down at the 27. Moreno's got it on the handoff.
Good yardage picked up on that ball.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
The Dolphins go with two tight ends on this play.
First down and 10.
Moreno's going to take the handoff now. Let's set the lineups now for the offensive unit. And watch out if this man gets behind the secondary. Wide receiver Mike Wallace.
How much fun does Mike Wallace have? He's so fast, everybody's afraid of him. And when you have defensive backs in the NFL worried about his speed, that tells you you're one of the fastest humans on earth.
The Dolphins snap it at the 41.
Right back to him one more time.
One of the keys to this Seattle defense is Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas, probably the fastest safety in the National Football League. They let him stand back there and truly play center field. He reads the quarterback and then tries to go and make those plays.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Third and forever.
And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Harvin's marked down after a gain of 9. Leading the charges for the Seahawks is quarterback Russell Wilson, coming off just a fantastic all-around year as he led Seattle to the #1 seed, the NFC title, and eventually the blowout win over the Broncos in Super Bowl 48.
Russell Wilson is absolutely maybe the most mobile quarterback in the NFL. Hard to get a big hit on him, and if there's pressure in the pocket, he will get outside and make a play.
Throw to the left.
Wilson finds Lynch. Lynch is taken down at the 40.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
And Rice is lined up in the slot. First down at the 40. Handoff. Picks up 8 here. Marshawn Lynch found a second win for his career when he came out to Seattle.
He did find a second win, no doubt about it, Jim Nantz. And I'll tell you, he got bigger, stronger, and he's as tough as I've ever seen him. He is a perfect fit for the Seahawks.
This starting lineup is brought to you by Snickers. Hungry for victory? Snickers satisfies. The Seahawks get a first down, and he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First and 10. Wilson with the give. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. For this defense, a very good corner in Brent Grimes.
Brent Grimes, he might be small, but he is feisty, he is tough, he is quick, and he can cover guys on the outside. You cannot get enough players on your football team like Brent Grimes.
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. The Seahawks have it at the 44. And he's thrown to the ground.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Lynch is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
3rd and 11. Makes the catch in the open field.
I'm sure the head coach was over on the sideline that time thinking about sending his punt team out there. Didn't even realize his team. What a job by them on the offensive side, picking up that first down on 3rd and long.
Offense lines up here.
The Seahawks from the 32. Odrick's going to make the tackle.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Wilson set in the pistol.
2nd and 9. Looking across the middle.
Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to this defensive showdown.
Offense lines up here.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
This will be a 41-yard field goal try. The kick is good.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Dolphins come out. Two tight ends on the field.
First and 10.
To Hartline. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Moreno's a running back, but he's in the slot for this play. From the gun, Tannehill. Tannehill connects with play. Sherman's the one who brings him to the ground.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
First down at the 44. Moreno's going to secure the handoff.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
The Dolphins snap it at the 41. Finds his mark, and that's a gain of 13.
Tannehill is able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer, gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. Tannehill from the gun. Throws to the right. Has his target.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
Ryan Tannehill will be under center. Halftime, 2 minutes away. Hart lines, a receiver in the slot. Now 1st and 10. Complete to Wallace. Wallace tackled down.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. 1st and goal.
Moran, and he's in.
You just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's 1st and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if he gets to 3rd down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
Dolphins for the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone.
And this is Curse running it out. The Seahawks come to the line with an empty backfield. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Makes the reception.
He's stacked up at that point. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. 2nd down, 4 to go. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
The Seahawks, a lot of people like to throw screens and run draws. No, they look deep down the field. It's not there. They throw it short. They pick up some good yards. Now they can do what they want on 3rd, run or pass.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
The Seahawks from the 27.
Looks to his left.
And Rice has got the catch and the 1st. The Seahawks
They're going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a 1st down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. The defense comes out in the dime.
The Seahawks take it from the 38. Running room.
Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm.
The Seahawks will take a second here to talk things over as they call a timeout on 2nd down.
Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Seahawks have it at the 44. Lynch has got it, and a first.
Wasting no time now for this next play. Trying to work. That's an interception. Good piece of tackling.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
It's an empty backfield for Tannehill this time. First down at the 49. And there's Clay. And Urban's there to take him down. The Dolphins signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used.
The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go.
The Dolphins did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards down. Second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun.
Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch.
The Dolphins decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one.
Following that timeout, offense back out on the field.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. Tannehill's got it in the gun. It's Clay.
He's tackled right at the 24.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
The Dolphins signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining.
Offense getting set now following the timeout.
This will be a field goal attempt from 41 yards out.
converts here on the field goal try.
Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. Here's the kick, and this one's just a little squib kick down in the middle of the field.
Ware's taken down at the 46.
One more snap in halftime. First down and 10.
Looking for Percy Harvin.
Could have been intercepted. So that's going to do it for the first half here. Dolphins are up in this one. We're back here now in this one, where the Dolphins are leading by 7.
Let's check in now with Danielle Bellini from the sidelines.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Philbin during halftime. His team has the lead, and he told me he's proud of the way his guys have battled it out there. He said it hasn't been pretty the whole time, but his players have been resilient, and that's a major factor in the score. Hopefully his players will keep it up here in the second half, guys. Back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. Sturgis has it teed up now for the start of the second half. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
Offense lines up here.
The Seahawks have it at the 29.
Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch, and that's a gain of 10.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
First down at the 39.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And gains maybe 4.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Harvin's in the slot. The Seahawks take it from the 43.
He's going to the left.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
First down at the 48.
Leading on that running attack again here on first down.
From the gun, Russell Wilson ready for the snap. From the gun.
He has the grab.
Well, if the defense is going to make you throw it short, then throw it short, take advantage of it, and that completion gives you a good situation now on third down.
Offense lines up here.
The Seahawks have it at the 39. Russell Wilson hits Zach Miller with that throw.
He's in for the touchdown.
All right, listen up.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him break the tackles and score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
The Seahawks now with the extra point to tie the game.
The point after try is in the books. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. They'll take it at the 20. Split backfield here.
Tannehill's going to take it from the gun.
Eyeing that left side.
Moreno's got the catch and the first.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Moreno's in the backfield. Single back set. First down at the 31.
He's wide open for the grab.
Taken down at the 45.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Moreno's handed the football.
That brings the play to an end.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Nickel formation here for the defense. 2nd and 6. Incomplete.
Moreno lined up in the backfield.
3rd and 6.
Got the completion.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. And the give to Lamar Miller. Williams there to take it down.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
The quarter is about to end. One more play first. Tight end in motion.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter. Moreno's shifted from running back to a receiver in the slot. Here is the first snap of the final quarter.
Secures it with 2 hands.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws down the field for another completion.
It's a 2 tight end formation.
The Dolphins from the 22.
Moreno's got it on the handoff.
You talk about controlling the flow of the game. Another first down, and the drive keeps on going.
Yeah, why not? The defense, they're just sitting over there. They're taking the hits and not even fighting back. It's a terrible job by the defense.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10. Throws the pass.
He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
Second down and 10.
Keeps it here. Pulls it in. Met by Thomas.
The Dolphins offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
First and goal from the 4.
It's Miller. Power surge for 6. Touchdown.
That was just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's first and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
The Dolphins
With an extra point try on the way. The point after is good. The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Baldwin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. First down at the 29.
The defense gets a sack.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out too, blocking some of the defensive line.
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock.
Here's Baldwin, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The Seahawks, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
This game is not over, but the quarterback knows that time is short, and his team must do something in a hurry. Space to work. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment.
And Rice is lined up now as a slot receiver. Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And Rice is brought down.
Number 3, from Luke's gain of 16 on the play.
Has his target. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Number 89 on the
Hurry up, 2-minute offense.
The Seahawks take it from the 23.
Reaches out and grabs it. Delmas is in on the tackle. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Wilson's got everybody split out wide. 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Here's Baldwin.
That's a gain of 7. They're in the hurry-up mode.
3rd and goal from the 3. Harvin can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Wilson from the shotgun.
Touchdown at the end.
That time on 4th and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
The Seahawks now just need the point after to tie it up here in the 4th.
Inside of the uprights. It's as tight as it can be. The game all square in the final moments.
Yeah, when the game gets in this situation, Jim, which coach has the courage to call that play that's a little daring? They could backfire, but if it doesn't, it gives you a chance to win the game.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. This game is all tied up and it's headed to the wire. First down at the 23. Tannehill gives it up, picks up maybe 3. The Dolphins are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout.
The Dolphins snap it at the 26. Tannehill connects with Clay.
And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
The Dolphins with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before 3rd down.
The Dolphins understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on 3rd down. This is something they can handle.
Nickel formation for the defense here.
The Dolphins from the 32. Looking long to Mike Wallace, and it's incomplete.
In the NFL, you got to throw the football deep down the field, but the quarterback he overthrows it.
Brandon Fields called on now to punt it. Harvin will return the punt. And they are all over Harvin. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. The Seahawks call a timeout, their first. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Wilson set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. From the gun. Complete to Harvin. He's taken down at the 42. The Seahawks are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this third down.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Every offense is better in 3rd and short than 3rd and long, of course.
Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. And Rice is lined up in the slot. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Wilson sends it to Rice.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Wilson from the shotgun. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time. Lining up now for what is a huge field goal try. The Dolphins have to call one right here, and they do, and they are out of timeouts. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. The Seahawks with a field goal try to take the lead here in the 4th. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. There it is. The game has come to an end. It was a good one throughout. Hotly contested right down to the wire. What an impressive performance here today. Now let's take a look at our GMC Never Say Never moment of the game. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.